Welcome to the end of Slay the Spire. The deep pulsing tread felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of this evil? Kill however much damage is your score. The heart squirms and bleeds, resulting in slow pounding. Mighty attacks not enough. You ask yourself, have I been here before? The heart pulses louder and louder as your consciousness begins to fade. At this point, if you are beating the Spire for the first time, or you have not completed the secret objectives, you will pass out, and that will be the end of your run. But instead, because I have 3 keys that I collected during the run, a sudden burst of energy emanates from inside you, jolting you awake. The heart retreats upwards, and a large door is revealed. Welcome to Act 4. The ending. You get 1 rest site, 1 shop, and 1 elite. And then the boss. We don't really need to upgrade speed. I'm going to be able to use it once. Really, the only thing we would use it for is damage or a block upgrade. I think I'm just going to use it for Iron Wave. For attack and block. Ultimately, I can't see it mattering here. But it's the only thing I can do. Lucky us, we get 1 last shop, and I saved up just enough gold for it. Maybe we can get something. Ah, card draw. Lovely. So, Dark Embrace is a lovely card. When I first started playing, I used to do well. Very much underrated. But, with Dark Embrace, we can keep the draw engine going. We might not even need Battle Trance, but we can keep our deck small and keep drawing at the same time. It would be awesome. That's a major contender. That might be the only contender here. Yeah, just an energy potion, Dark Embrace, and Berserk. I think I can afford 1 more. So energy for when I keep drawing cards. I don't want to exhaust non-attack cards. They do need some block during the fight. But seeing red just to keep the engine going. It's free. It gives me 2 energy, and with Dark Embrace, it'll actually draw me a card. Perfect. So here we go. Oh yeah, and I forgot. Dark Embrace will actually activate Mummified Hand, which will also make a card free in my hand. Lovely. Things coming together. A unique elite. It is always this elite. And it introduces a special mechanic. Surrounded. If you are not facing the target that is attacking you, you receive 50% more damage. Think of it like a conditional vulnerable. So obviously we're going Twin Flame. I want to keep this rage for later during the fight. Attack. We only need 1. This is a very, very tricky fight later ascension. But obviously, I'm going to take a bunch of damage here, and I want to face the one that's going to deal more damage, because otherwise I'd be taking 45 from this guy. 12 from this. That is a net difference of about 9, which at this point, every point of damage matters. But every point of damage matters if I was using speed all the time. Disarm, bash, and then drop it twice to kill it. No damage, baby. Headbutt, limit break, and not do anything else. There you go. Nope, just need red, and disarm is not going to work on it. So I think I might just exhaust. please. Every 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. Extra damage ramping. And boom and a pummel. Also, I want to do again. Rebird definitely. Speed we don't care about. Disarm during the hard fight is amazing. I think it's insane. Pummel would only be damaged, but we're already ramping up so hard, so it seems good. Alright. If you have not made it to this act, my cousin, I recommend that you stop watching because this is my favorite fight in the game, thematically, and also just the fact that you obviously played so many times to get here. Unless you're a genius at the game from the start. You've played so many times to get here that it really is just best for you to experience it point blank and blind. So, if you haven't watched this yet, if you haven't been here yet, please stop watching. For those of you who do know, or who've already been here, the heart deals 1 damage for every card you play. Careful with your relics, some of them trigger on damage. Me, I have every time I lose HP, draw a card. Yeah, I want to pick it up. Tags for 0 cost. Unblock even. The heart can also only take a maximum of 300 per turn. You cannot kill it in 1 turn. Unless you modded the game or something like that. Later on it buffs up. The heart will always go through 3 cycles, a 3-turn cycle. It will buff itself, or rather the first turn it will debuff. Too frail, too weakened, too vulnerable. Artifact potion here will get rid of vulnerable first every time, or an artifact buff. It might not always do the multi-attack first, but the other attack that it does is a singular big hit. It hurts a lot. Anyways, continuing. Hit, damage, lovely. Got my disarm. I get to survive for another turn. Gonna keep down that energy. No damage this turn from the heart. Keep it going. Yes. Ramp it up, baby. That's it. On top of the 3 debuffs it gives you, it also gives you 1 of each status card. Void, Daze, Slime, and Burn. Keep in mind. But, why I have Grit. One damage now is not that bad. Fine. I get free, but I don't want it. Just have the body. his attack because buffed by 2, but also gave himself 2 artifact. Any debuffs you give him before the turn he gives himself artifact, those debuffs stay, except for any strength loss. It'll negate any strength loss and boost itself up. So count on it. Right? Always be aware of what's in your deck at all times and then one pile. Alright, bang. We're almost done. I hope this has been a good guide for you. At this point, you shouldn't really be talking about your deck. Your deck should have been completed by the middle of Act 3, at the very least, finishing touches on the end of Act 3, because you should have already been preparing for the heart since floor 1. Remember, I wanted to ramp up high enough and quick enough, and so I did. Thank you for watching.